On this day in 1998, the Good Friday Agreement was signed. But what is the Good Friday Agreement and why was it needed? Well, Ireland was occupied by the British for around 700 years. After the Irish Free State had been established in 1922, 6 of Ireland's northern counties remained as part of the United Kingdom, which is why we've got the Republic of Ireland and Northern Ireland today. So, to put it in overly simple terms, the reason that this happened was because those counties were more pro-British than the southern counties, and they were also more predominantly Protestant, whilst the south was more predominantly Catholic. And there were always conflicts between the Unionists/Loyalists who wanted to remain with Britain and the Nationalists/Republicans who wanted a unified Ireland. But in the 1960s, this conflict intensified in a period that became known in a massive understatement as the Troubles. Around 3,500 people died and many more were injured in this time. So, fast forward to the 1990s, and after 700 days of negotiations, Tony Blair and Bertie Ahern, leaders of the UK and the Republic of Ireland, met in Belfast on Good Friday 1998 to sign the agreement. The agreement set up the Northern Ireland Assembly, so this was their own government whilst also still being a part of the UK, and it allows decisions on key areas such as health and education to be made by the Northern Irish and not from London. The agreement stated that a referendum would be required should Northern Ireland want to leave the UK and join the Republic, and that those who were born in Northern Ireland can hold both British and Irish citizenship. It also meant that those who had been involved in violence were released from prison, and that the British military presence would be scaled back in Northern Ireland. And it also asked armed groups to dispose of their weapons, please, which I'm sure you can imagine caused a whole load of other problems. On the 22nd of May 1998, the agreement was put to the people of Northern Ireland and the Republic of Ireland in a referendum. 71% in the North and 94% in the Republic voted yes. Obviously, it hasn't all been roses since the agreement was signed and put into practice, but it has meant that citizens could enjoy the longest period of peace on the island in recent history. I hope that I've done this justice, doing a very, very brief description of what the Good Friday Agreement is. If I haven't, please do let me know if I've got anything wrong. Thank you so much for watching. Why not subscribe? And I'll see you tomorrow.